Welcome back to the channel. Dean, Mike, thanks guys for watching our videos, subscribing and following and commenting. We're getting your comments too, and that's really cool to have your guys' interaction with our videos. We're taking another look at another female-fronted band. I don't know if they're necessarily a grunge band with this one, but they're called the Walkabouts. And yeah, I guess they're like an 80s indie rock thing. So they were under the Sub Pop label, which is that Seattle grunge label, but Sub Pop considers them the first non-grunge band to be under their label. It's just interesting whatever they decide to call grunge and what they decide to not call grunge. I really never understood it because, you know, I mean, like we were saying, a lot of them have different sounds. Not every one of them sounded the same.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if they're not doing the same shows together or playing in the same clubs, I guess you're kind of leaving the scene at that point. This band, the Walkabouts, I guess they were really big in Europe. I think they're mostly known, despite being from Seattle, they're actually really well known in Europe.
So when did they form?
1984. Core members, vocalist Carla Torgerson and vocalist songwriter Chris Ekman. Although the rest of the lineup changed occasionally, for most of the time, the other members were Michael Wells, Glenn Slater, and Terry Moeller. They were commercially successful and had a strong fan base in Europe. So I've always heard this band name, and I knew that they were like associated in some way with Seattle, but I've never heard, I don't think, even one song from them.
Yeah, me either.
So this will be a fresh listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, the song we're doing is kind of a bit later into their career, though. I think it's considered one of their more successful records. So we're doing The Light Will Stay On. This is off their 1996 record, Devil's Road. So it's the first song on that record. So, I mean, I'm kind of curious. That's country, pop, rock.
Yeah.
I mean, folk. You got like a big mix of shit. So
Right.
We've talked about genre blending and doing different things with music.
Yeah, that should be pretty cool sounding.
Yeah. So let's jump right in.
I go to sleep before the devil wakes, and I wake up before the angels take all my worldly desires, all my yardsticks of fear hanging down, hanging down. Before the devil wakes, and I wake up before the
Like that
angels
tambourine.
take all my secrets untold, all my motives unclear, hanging down in the fire, burning them higher, won't take them away from here. And long after we're gone, the lights will stay on, the lights will stay on. Watch the city of crows, watch 'em fly, watch 'em all flying low, out above the floodplain, just above the dirt road. afraid to be flying, not afraid to be lost and long. After we're gone, the lights will stay on. The lights will stay on.
I like how they give it some air with those little instrumental runs in between the verses and shit.
Yeah.
That bass reminds me of, like, maybe one of U2 songs or something like that.
Yeah, I was thinking like that, or like I was thinking Cranberries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially with the girls' voice. Yeah,
You have the female voice, you have the violin, and then you have, yeah, that strong bass line that's a very ballad, like 80s ballad.
It's driving the song.
Yeah. So it's about leaving behind. I don't know if it's just talking about leaving behind all the things, including secrets, right? Untold.
Yeah, almost as if like everything will continue on after we're dead.
Right.
I seen something today. It says something like, what's going to happen after you die? Well, lots will happen after you die. You're just not going to be in it.
Right. You won't be around to find out or see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I go to sleep before the devil wakes, and then I wake up before the angels take all my worldly desires, all my yardsticks of fear, hanging down, hanging down. I go to sleep before the devil wakes, and I wake up. Before the angels take all my secrets untold, all my motives unclear. Right, that's the thing about death, right? Is we don't know when that's going to happen. So, things you didn't get to say before you died, or didn't get to make clear before you passed,
Right.
or somebody else, right? I mean, you didn't say the thing you wanted to say before they passed away, or they didn't say the thing to you before you passed away,
Yeah, that kind of shit breeds regret sometimes.
It definitely can. It definitely can. And we shouldn't really live in regret, but we should always live every day as if tomorrow's our last, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the message here in this song necessarily, but that's kind of making me think anyway, when she talks about secrets untold, motives unclear. Let's keep it going and see how this song see the last part of this song. Yeah, that's like Cranberry vibes right there for me.
Yeah.
With like a Western
Yeah.
spin.
That little part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you bury me at 3 feet 2,
The 9 feet now?
1 for your sorrow, 2 for your sweat, 3 for the strange things we never forget, and long after we're gone, the lights will stay on, the lights will stay on, and long after we're saved, the lights will not fade, the lights will not fade.
Yeah, very strong bass. Some little bit of slide guitar action, the little bit of acoustic or the country vibe in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely like a Cranberries thing with a little bit of a country twang.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it's really good, man.
It was
I
cool.
mean, yeah, what's pretty cool is that, they're saying a lot without having this, without having to say much,
Right.
and it kind of leave you at a just to ponder,
Yeah.
because they're not saying, they're not saying everything. They're just saying enough to make you fucking think of all the little pieces, you know. Um, yeah, I like that. Um, and if you bury me, add 3 feet to it. One for
Yeah.
your sorrow, two for your sweat, three for the strange things we never forget.
Huh.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
This could be like, a person reflecting on themselves too,
Just pondering life and death kind of thing, huh?
Yeah.
Because she's talking about how, these humanly earthly things, right? So before the angels take all my worldly desires
Yeah,
and all my yardsticks of fear, those are all like human things, right? That we experience here on earth.
yeah,
And yeah, like the cycle of life still carrying on, even though we're gone, doesn't mean everything else stops the timeline, you know. Just the crazy genres here: indie rock, alternative country, folk rock, chamber pop, slowcore.
huh. What? Wow, slow coming,
Yeah, that's
Oh,
cool
yeah,
though. I like that. I like that they seem to be a band that wants to kind of deliver something that's different that you don't hear all of the time. And that's probably possibly why we never have heard them on the radio or nothing.
yeah.
Just kind of an indie type band.
The Walkabouts. I like this band.
Yeah. Indie rock, people think indie rock is kind of a new genre, but it's actually not. Indie rock has kind of been, I mean, this is probably one of the first indie rock bands ever. I don't know when indie rock music became a thing, but like 1984, that's got to be Seattle's first indie rock band.
Right.
And they've got a lot of those, like we were saying, Deep Sea Diver was probably considered an indie rock band.
Well, the thing is, I don't know. For me, I mean, it seems as if indie rock came out of like folk or something, right?
Right. It seems like a lot of them have that a part of their
And
music.
jam band stuff.
Although the term was originally used to describe rock music released through independent record labels, by the 1990s, it became more widely associated with the music such bands produced. Yes. So, yeah, more recent years, it seems like it's become more of a genre rather than actually based on being an actual indie band.
Right.
Well, this was a good song. Uh, let us know what you think, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Check the links down below. We post here first on YouTube, and then we post all of our videos on Spotify uncut. So you get a little more content. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.